All right, we are back here. We got round 5 of vintage action here. We've got, by popular demand, La Flama Blanca against Edward. And I have an issue with my formatting, so we'll fix that. All right, so we should be underway here. If y'all can hear me, I'm a little hot and bothered, a little sweaty. And all right, so let's see. We are on, it looks like turn 3 already. We've got 3 lands in play. Buying Aluris versus, that must be a Mox or like, oh, there was a Time Walk. Okay, this is 100% what happened. We've got a Mox, a land, a Time Walk, and then a Bioluris. There are some killers here, and we've already seen Edward's team in the feature match as well. Lots of these players have just been crushing today. We've got a Monolith, and yeah, we remember Edward is on the coveted Jewel deck. And it looks like we've got Breach from La Flama Blanca. So, should be a good matchup. All right, we've got for Monolith, this is going to be a ring. Okay. Might be Jeskai PO, it sounds like, from Bonjour, who might have some insider info. I see the ring in hand, but it doesn't look like we're going to deploy it just yet. Looks like cards in hand. You're going to jam it? No. Island. 3 mana up, so we're playing around Mana Leak. We deploy the ring. And we got the forest. Oh, the more you know, Death from Above. Thank you for the trivia. It sounds like top 8, same year as Kelvin. So this is just, there are so many good Eternal players at this event today. It's been a pleasure. All right, we got a Mana Crypt in place. We're going to get to see some rolls. A 0. I don't know if that, I think a 0 is low. You don't always see that on a 6.
It's right here.
Oh, it's thank you, Harmony. We got to get Harmony on coverage, I tell you, next year. She is saving me repeatedly. Looks like we got a Pokemon there. I like playing Pokemon Go, but I'm terrible at it, so I'm not sure what that one is. Probably some kind of construct, though, in this game. Possibly from an Urza Saga. Love to see it restricted. Whew. All right. What can the Wonka do? Little Luris Lotus Loop. Yeah. Death from Above. You would be a Four Saga enjoyer. If I recall, you like your blue soups. Oh, I still have some coffee left. How free. All right. Back to Edward on Jewel. Takes some Jewel damage. Draws for turn. Spins the ring. You know, I think we have to really thank Kelvin for that Bauble Saga ban all at once. That was, whew, or restriction, you know, ban in Legacy. You know, be the hero you want to see in the world. That's why I cast those root wallets. Not because they're good. Yeah, Divine Enjoyers enjoyed Four Saga so much that I put them in a Bazaar deck. What a time to be alive. Those were the days. All right, back to the game. Looks like Jewel has developed. I'm not sure if that's a Divining Top or Alternate Chalice or something. Maybe it's a Mox Opal. It could be a Mox Opal. All right, I think we've got some floating mana there. Oh, it's a Mox Pearl. Okay. Thank you, Bonjour. All right, it looks like we've got the Proxy Time Twister in hand. Or is that a Time Walk? What is it? I guess we're going to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first cube draft of the weekend.
Ah, it's a Mana Vault. Thank you, Swami.
Curtis will be floating around for the people. He will be posted up down here near the feature match area. If you are interested, once we get 8 people, that will fire. Leave a truck and pay with us to get started.
Looks like we've got enough drops that we're starting to fire up some side events here. So if anyone's bored, hop in. If your flight gets here, of course. Never easy. And thank you, Swami, for the heads up on the Mana Vault. Yeah, I am not good with that artwork. And that is totally what it is. Yeah, see, Harmony, I thought it was a Time Twister at first because you kind of see the Time Twister looking thing. However, yeah, like Jewel wouldn't play Time Twister, so it can't be a Time Twister, like just based on the deck list. So it probably is a transmute artifact because that's a card that would be proxied. And yeah, I think you're right, Death from Above. Oh my gosh, Snapcaster Mage? Hey, where's it? Where's the Snapcaster Mage? I'm missing everything over here. Oh, yep, it got Force of Will, and that's the graveyard is our one spot of glare that we couldn't really fix. So I certainly cannot see that graveyard. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we spent about an hour doing our best to get it close here. All right, looks like we got, is that the Relic of Sauron? Tony Scaponi's flight may have been missed due to airport issues, not his own fault. But we do have Edward representing with the Tony Jewel list. Oh, wow, and we hard cast a Chaos Defiler? Wow. Edward is popping off here. You love to see it. That's what. Why not? An Ancient Tomb for, you know, kicks. You got Crypt Flip. That's a 3. So I think Harmony once again was right. Story of the stream. It's all 0s and 3s on the dice for Crypt. And I think that's about it. I think we can go next here. It looks like 1-0 Edward. See if we can pop over while they sideboard and see what else is going on. Let's check out some Legacy. Nothing going on in Legacy right now. Looks like more sideboarding, so we'll just stick with the match we've been watching then, keep it consistent. Plus, I mean, everyone wants to see La Flama. Emerald out. Wow. So if Emerald is coming out, I feel like Sean boards out Emerald, but that's the Gifts Breach Drain deck, so it's like not the same deck. But I do know that, yeah, some people do like to board out the Emerald. It's the least popular Mox for sure. There was a while, 3-4 years ago, when Mono White was big, and someone cut Mox Emerald from the Mono White Initiative deck because they just didn't like 3 colorless mana. And then it got net decked a bunch. I actually played it once in a prelim and didn't even realize I didn't have a Mox Emerald until later. So just be careful when you're net decking. I think that's the moral of the story. You might end up with something like a Poison Dart Frog in your sideboard and not know what it's for. When really it's just vibes. And then you board in your Poison Dart Frog because you think it's good in the creature matchup with Death Touch. Not the case. Or you might end up playing Countervine. Another thing that could happen. I don't think we can copy AI lists. That sounds a little more dangerous than Goldfish scraped data. But Vine is back, and I also want to cast Null Rod on turn 1. I agree with Harmon. Hey, Log, I wonder... Oh, what did I do wrong? Thank you, Justin. Let me see. I can get the standings here and post them manually. Give me 1 second. I'll just hop on my phone. All right. I was grabbing those standings, so I missed it. Did we see some mulligans or? All right, so I've got that up, and I will update the results. Thank you again, Justin. We could never do it without you. You really make Vintage go around. All right, so now we can do results for standings. All right, and it looks like turn 1 is already underway. Oh, La Flama Blanca with the Mox Sapphire. But Edward is coming out on fire with the Mana Vault, the Pearl. Force back up for the trap on the ring. Sheesh. Got a Lotus in play too. I mean, Edward has the nuts. Oh, so he does own some real transmute artifacts too. Only some are proxy. Someone in chat did mention that Edward was lucky earlier, and I think they were right in hindsight. Edward didn't win that one, but X1 playing for a seat in the top 8 here, assuming you can draw in if you don't get paired down. Below average jewel hand. Okay, Justin. Okay. Yeah, Lotus does live forever. That's the that's like the, I don't know what that's from, but it's like some kind of like promo card or something. It's right, or is that an actual proxy? The Black Lotus art thing. Oh, it's from Duel Masters. Okay, sweet. Yeah. See, a lot of times doing commentary when you don't know anything would be hard, but with a chat like y'all, we can do it. Oh, there's an Emrakul like that? That's interesting. I'll have to check that out. And ring into Jewel. Wait, is this... Wait, anime Emrakul, normal Emrakul. They turned her into an anime girl. What's up, Value Before Victory? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I don't know. Who's a cat? Maybe I'm a cat. All right. So we got the Jewel. We're untapping again. I mean, La Flama Blanca could not even find a second land. This is a bit of a rout, unfortunately, but we might get some poppin' legacy action here shortly. We'll wait for this one to play out, but I do think Edward is heavily favored at this point. Looks like maybe a Sapphire, some kind of Mox. Maybe a Ruby. Yes, I love Parker. Really excited to see them play. Shockland, I almost played Death Shadow a couple years ago at EW because I didn't have Underground Seas. All right, looks like we got a Transmutant hand and untapped Jewel. I mean, this seems... Well, Jewel is never really deterministic. This is getting pretty darn close here for Edward. Now, this is a card that I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's Ancestral Recall. I know exactly what it is. I've drawn 3 cards before. What will it be here? Is this the Transmute? Yep. Think it's about time. Are we sacking the Relic? No. Yeah, we did sack the Relic, I see. I don't think the Tony deck plays PO, but I don't mind having a duel and play against the deck with very few creatures. Okay, so we have one PO in the deck. Duel for Paradox, then win. That might work. I feel like this is all kind of garbage time in a way, though, because, I mean, we just really haven't seen La Flama Blanca be able to put anything together after Keep. It just really seems like it did not pan out. Oh, here come the dice. Is this the PO? I mean, that would just be the nail in the coffin, I feel like. And I didn't want to like save something wrong or anything. I was trying to update and I just X'd out of player one and the other, and I didn't know how to get them back. Thank you. Something like that. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. Yep, we were just talking about some technical difficulties for the top 8 that we're going to work out. So, yeah, let's pop on over to Legacy. Great call. All right, let's see. I wonder if I got the name set up. This one's over too. All right, I might run over and just see if anyone's still playing. Oh my gosh, Parker's Yorion Shadow list a few years ago was amazing. Sounds like there's just a bathroom break, so we'll get a little extension and the game will be firing off here pretty soon. All right, we've got Parker back, and we are about to get underway for game 3. So we've got Edward with the
As soon as his decision is made on their game when they're done, they'll find me.
Cool. Now you're talking. All right, we're getting some snacks, baby. So Edward won. I think the modern seat's still going. Yep, that is absolutely still in the mix. Birthing Ritual versus Grixis Reanimator, maybe. But let's we got to see Death Shadow. It is the crowd favorite. I love Modern. It's a great format. I'm sorry for not showing it too much love, but I do feel like Oklahoma Land Run is kind of synonymous with Eternal Magic, and that's what the people want to see. All right, we are getting it going. Parker with some beautiful, looks like Time Walk sleeves there. Looks like Logan's on probably Painter. Maybe it's like a Welder card deck or something that I'm unfamiliar with, but and we can't see the card because of the glare, apologies, but with 6 dice on it, you know it's a Moon Shadow. Where's Harmony at? Where's Harmony at? We got Moon Shadow sightings. Very fun card. Yeah, this Welder could spell danger. And this Welder deck is one that I don't know many of the cards, so I'm going to be along for the ride with y'all in this this matchup here. But I know I am actually level 1 is a Welder 1-trick in Legacy. Is the 1-mana card a Grindstone, maybe? I know that's not regular Grindstone art, but I think it's reserve list. So maybe it's a proxy? Have I not seen today's video? I sadly have not. There are so many good content videos that just came out this weekend while I was flying. I need to catch up. I haven't seen Fire Truck's Squee video yet. Judge Grindstone. Oh, that's a beautiful Grindstone then. Oh, the Judge promos used to be so good. I'm not sure if they still give those out, but oh, what a program. The Judge from across the way has made it clear that they do not. Come on, Wizards, get it together. Support your judges. Like, they put everything together. That's why we can do this. Worst art? I mean, that's fair. I mean, I do love the Tempest Grindstone art. I think that is one of the more beautiful pieces. So we got Moonshadow coming in. We fired off a Wasteland. Oh, we got La Flama Blanca in the level 1 Legacy video. Wow. Justin playing Legacy. Love to see it. Sometimes you got to branch out when it's a fantastic car meta. Funnily enough, I feel like we've seen less fantastic cars and more Jewel than I was expecting when we were doing the over-under this morning. Kaladesh Invention. Branching from car to car.
Oh, you mean over here?
Wait, there's a surgical? Wait, we're surgically in the painter deck is surgically in Shadow? Okay, I'm confused. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it appears Logan has a plan. I mean, you'll get the information of seeing Parker's hand. You'll get rid of the Wastelands, but I don't think I'm that worried about them drawing a Wasteland. Secret card trigger tech makes the most sense to me, Justinius. That seems like maybe what could be going on. Oh, and Parker does have the snuff out rolled up, just hasn't chosen to fire it off on the welder yet, as the welder isn't actually doing much other than just hanging out like a Mons Goblin Raider, if you will. Yep, when there's an artifact on the stack, I think we might see Snuff Out join the artifact on the stack. Parker, with no Wastelands left, still able to find something to put in the graveyard that's a permanent. It's a Bloodstained Mire? Some kind of fetch. So it makes sense to take Wasteland if you're holding Painter in your hand. Yeah, that's fair. The Wasteland also, like, if you're going to deploy the Saga, you know, you make sure that you'll be able to fetch on 3. Did the Grindstone get consigned? Saga grabs LED, okay. I thought that Grindstone was in play this whole time because the graveyard's over on the other side, so the Grindstone has to be in play. The Grindstone, I'm sure it's in play. Yeah. Because there's a whole graveyard on the other side. I can't imagine the Exile is over there by the board. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's the Sewer Cam. It's blue-red. Okay, I see the Volcanic Island. We're getting there. Sewer Cam car. And there's the Snuff. Parker spends 4 life. As a Death Shadow enthusiast, though, I think they'll be able to survive. Whoa! We've got an attacking Volcanic Island. Getting a little aggro there. Logan in the tank. So we don't want a construct, and we are just going to go ahead and float a colorless. And do we want an LED? Let's see if Justinius is in line with Logan's train of thought, or if Logan has other plans. Is that a Mox Opal? I think it's a Mox Opal. Whoa! You love to see it. The showcase edition of Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. Oh, so sad when it got banned in Standard. Fable mirrors were the best. I love that it's still seeing some play. Very cool design. All right, we've got a Goblin Shaman out there. When it attacks, you'll get a treasure. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were still playing Fables in Painter, but I guess this is the Sewer Cam deck, and I'm also not the Legacy expert by any means. So... Okay, yeah, it sounds like chat is in agreement. The Fable is out of style. Looks like now we got Parker tanking here a bit. Bonjour is right. There has not been much Painter lately. This is one of the more interesting games. Just a lot of moving parts, a lot of tension on both sides. Oh, you could still play 4 Karns, can't you? Yeah. Oh, what a format. Oh, what a format. No Karn. Okay, so the Forge deck and the Tron deck didn't play, or kind of fell out of favor or whatnot with Karn. I guess I don't know. Because I thought they were a Karn deck with, and I assume they can still be a deck without Candelabra. Like, is Candelabra that good in that deck? Oh, it's a car thing, just like everything else. Yep, okay. Yeah, yep. Yeah, Tron can't really do anything because, yeah, you just die on turn 2. Like, in round 1, before we had coverage of one, I was watching Juju Bean play, and I walked over, and I thought they were playing game 1 because it was like the round had just started. But no, he had already won game 1, and they were playing game 2 because he just literally went turn 1 car. I was just like, oh, okay. Guess we go next. Yeah, the Candelabra does help, yeah. You know, I'm not a Legacy expert, but I think banning a card that's like $5,000 is probably good for the health of the format in a way, you know? It's already hard enough to get into Legacy. We got the Hydro from Parker. They found an answer before the rummage, which is nice because when they get to draw 2 off the Fable, I mean, Logan's just going to be sculpting the hand and really looking good. All right, Goblin Shaman comes in. We get a treasure trigger. I would not want to buy candelabras for Eternal Weekend. That would be brutal. That's our treasure. Ooh, we got the Legion Extruder. We're going to be making 3/3s, shock and stuff. Moonshadow's too big to hit. So I guess we're just going face with the Extruder. Boom. Dress down Moonshadow? Oh, I don't think that works the way I wanted it to work. Because it was counter. Oh, no, it does work, right? I don't know if they're -1/-1 counters or if they're just counters and it has the ability that gets -4 for each counter on it. So I have to leave it to Twitch chat to correct me again. Oh, I wonder if we have like MTG bot. Okay, yeah, so the dress down is not going to affect the counters. But if you cast the shadow with the dress down in play, I think you would get a 7/7. Thank you, Squid. Appreciate you on the heads up alley-oop for the MTG bot. And we've got, it's not a, what is that? Is that a Barrel Boy? It costs 3 mana. Looks like a black creature. Oh, Squid Squad cheering for the Florida boys. Nice. Yeah, we were at game headquarters yesterday, and Not Me and Florida Legacy Club were jamming some games with Black Dex and I, and it was a lot of fun. The Florida guys are great. Oh, thank you, Takandi. You are 100% right that it's a moon shadow. As soon as you say it, I noticed the artwork. Thank you. Hero. So that's 10 minutes power in play. A little threatening. Parker draws for turn. They have a third shadow. That almost looks like a Void Walker. I think that is a Void Walker. Void Walker does seem pretty good against Painter. Oh man, if a card was what I thought it was, just because I thought it, we'd be in business. Yep. Yeah, shutting off the graveyard is definitely what we want to do here. Parker battling back. They have a reanimate. Woo, the old welder. Mon's Goblin Raiders all around. Looks like life is 13-8, so Logan does need to get something going here, I feel like. Parker has some big creatures there. Oh, this is a deciding game? Nice. That's great to hear. Game 3, all on the line. Winner likely able to draw in. Woo! Yeah, if Parker gets to untap and we have dueling welders with a Void Walker, it's going to become a very precarious board state very quickly. Let's see, we put something in play that looks like exiled something. I don't even know what that card is. Okay, we've got some sewer loops, but everything's getting exiled. And is that done it? Yeah, I think it's game Parker. All right. I mean, Parker was at 8. Did Logan have 8 damage? Oh, yeah, the Void Walker does have Shadow, so that's one less blocker, too. Wow. Yeah, okay, I didn't realize those were 3/3s. I thought they were Goblin Shamans because I'm dumb. But no, those are the 3/3s. So, yeah, wow. Great, yeah, great play by Logan, or great line, just, really had it going. So it looks like Logan's team will win here 2-1, and hopefully we'll be able to draw into the top 8. So let's see here. We're back. We're chilling out. We got 1 minute left in the round, so this would be a short little break. I'm going to go grab some water, and we will be right back. We might fire up the last feature match a little later because there's going to be some people drawing, and we don't want to get a draw. So we'll go from there, and we'll see you in a little bit. Stick around.